multiple choice questions on the chapter Control and Coordination of class 10. First question, a cell or group of cells in a sense organs which is sensitive to a particular type of stimulus. What is the name of the cells in the sense organs which are sensitive to any stimulus? Now the options are interceptor, effector, receptor and acceptor. Our answer is receptor. Now next question, which of the following cannot be considered as receptor? Ear, nose, muscle and eye. Now what is receptor? Anything which can feel. That means from the ear we can listen, from the nose we can smell, from the eyes we can see. But from the muscle we don't gather any information just by feeling. So from here the muscles cannot be termed as a receptor. Now next question. One of the following act as an endocrine gland as well as exocrine gland. There is a one gland which acts both like endocrine and exocrine gland. So just remember it. It is the pancreas. So pancreas is both endocrine gland as well as an exocrine gland. Next question. Which of the following help in maintaining posture and balance of the human body? By which part of the human body we maintain our posture and balance? These are the different parts of the human body which are found in our brain. That means which part of our brain is responsible for maintaining the posture. Options are cerebrum, medulla and pons. So our option is cerebellum. Okay, cerebellum will help in maintaining posture and balance. No, just listen, how will you learn? We have generally the three parts in our brain: cerebellum and medulla. Now cerebellum and cerebrum, we have to maintain the balance, we have L, so cerebellum. Okay, or you can either learn in this way also, that means double L, that means these are just like two legs, and with the help of two legs we are maintaining our balance. So cerebellum is responsible for balancing of the human body. Now next question, number of pairs of the nerves which arises from the spinal cord. Now how many nerves we have in our spinal cord? So in spinal cord we have 31 nerves. We have 31 nerves. You have to learn this number. Now next question, cerebellum, medulla and pons. These are the parts of which brain? Where these are located? So these are all located in the hindbrain. That means in the back side of our brain, cerebellum, medulla and pons all are found. And the cerebrum is in the front part of the brain. Next question, iodine is necessary for synthesis of which of the following hormone? Now there are different hormones in our body which are responsible for various functions of the body, and their names are adrenaline, auxin, thyroxine, insulin. So for which hormone iodine is responsible? So iodine is used necessary for the synthesis of the thyroxine. That means the option number C. Option number C is thyroxine is the right answer. Now next question we have, which of the following is mismatched pair? That means which one is not rightly matched. So our answer for this is pancreas. From the pancreas insulin is excreted from estrogen. Estrogen hormones is released in the ovary. Progesterone hormone is also released in the ovary. And adrenaline, it is pituitary gland. So it is wrong. So 67. So this is A1. First part is wrong answer. Now Now next question, one of the following is incorrect statement about insulin. There are 4 options and we have to tell which one is not correct for the insulin. That means other 3 are the right, which tells about the insulin, and one which was wrong, we have to mark that. Now it is produced in pancreas. Yeah, in pancreas insulin is excreted. It regulates growth and development of body. It regulates blood glucose level in the blood. So main function of insulin is what? It regulates glucose level in the blood of the human body. Its deficiency in the body will cause diabetes. If we have less amount of insulin excreted in our body, the patient become a diabetic patient. So insulin is not responsible for the growth and development of the body. So adrenal hormone is mainly responsible for the growth and development of the body. Now next question, spinal cord originates from. Now from where spinal cord is originated? So it is originated from the hind part of the brain, and that is especially from the medulla. That is the option number C. Spinal cord originates from the medulla. Next question, which of the following hormone prepares our body for action in emergency situations? Whenever the body comes in an emergency situation, that means like the shock, any shock, etc., any surprise, etc. So which hormone is released in our human body? The hormones are testosterone, growth hormone, adrenaline and insulin. So which hormone is released generally? And it was the adrenaline hormone. It is released during the time of emergency situation. Next question, one of the following controls the peristaltic movements of alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is also known as the food pipe. So when we eat our food, there is a movement, that means food slips from our mouth to the stomach, and this movement is known as peristaltic movement. So which part of the brain controls this peristaltic movement? So medulla controls the peristaltic movement of the alimentary canal. Next question, the hormone which is associated with the male puberty, that means the hormones which are released by the males, just learn it is testosterone. That means male hormones are testosterone. Next question, which of the following endocrine gland does not occur as a pair in the human body? Which of the gland does not occur as a pair? So its answer is pituitary gland. It does not occur into the pair. Next question is the junction between the two adjacent neurons. That means when two neurons are connected, the main functional junction, what is the name of the functional junction? And it was the synapse. Next question, the life process in the humans are controlled and regulated by all the life process, all the human activities, they are controlled by which system? Their options are reproductive and endocrine, respiratory and nervous, endocrine and digestive, and nervous and endocrine. So nervous system is especially very necessary, which regulates all the human activities, and moreover the endocrine system. So option number D is the right answer. Now some more questions we have. A doctor advised a person to take the injection of the insulin. That means the doctor says a person has to take the injections of insulin. Why the doctor advised so? The reason behind this, the blood sugar level of that person becomes very high. So insulin just make a balance of blood sugar level. So that's why the doctor advised that person to take the injection of insulin. But in the options we must be careful. Option number A, it is given that blood pressure was very high. Option number second, heartbeat was very high. Option third, blood sugar was high. So in the sentence in which if the blood sugar level is written, then you have to write the option, go for that option. So option number C is the right answer. Now all the voluntary actions of our body are controlled by cerebrum, pons and medulla. Now there are two types of the actions which are performed by our body, voluntary actions and involuntary actions. So voluntary actions are those which we perform by our thinking, which we think and decide that we have to perform. These are the voluntary actions. And the actions which we doesn't think and they perform by themselves, by the body automatically. These are the involuntary actions. So all the voluntary actions, just that we think and we eat the food, we think and we just kept something here and there. So these are the voluntary actions. For example, walking, it is also a voluntary action. So all these actions are controlled by the part of the brain which is called as cerebrum. This means option number A. Now next question, one of the following statement is not true about thyroxine. So what is the right answer for the thyroxine? Number 1, thyroid gland requires iron to synthesize thyroxine. It regulates carbohydrate, protein and fat metabolism. That means thyroxine regulates the balance of the carbohydrate, protein and fat. And iodine is essential for the synthesis of the thyroxine. Please remember this line, that which mineral is necessary for the preparation for the thyroxine in our body. That was the iodine. Thyroid gland can enlarge due to the lack of thyroxine. If in a human body there is a lack of iodine, its thyroid gland becomes very large, and thyroid gland is generally found in our neck. So option number 1, that means thyroid gland requires iron to synthesize the thyroxine, is wrong. Actually, iodine is necessary for the formation of the thyroxine. So option number C is the wrong answer. Next one, which of the following does not act as a endocrine gland as well as exocrine gland? Which one is that? That is C. That is pituitary does not act as endocrine gland as well as exocrine gland, whereas pancreas act both like endocrine gland and exocrine gland. Pancreas is both endocrine and exocrine, but pituitary doesn't belong neither to endocrine nor the exocrine gland. Next question, the part of the brain which controls the involuntary actions such as heartbeat, etc. That means all the involuntary actions which are done automatically by our brain, these are all controlled by the medulla.